Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping in for this very special review. This is dropping as review number 900 review. The majority of my reviews are adult beverages. I do the occasional soft drink, energy drink, coffee, something like that, liquor, something like that. But for number 900, I wanted to kind of stick with something that I thought maybe I would enjoy. And this one here is from the Brewing Projekt. It is part of the Puff Tart series, and these are heavily fruited sour ales. This one here is called, and I don't know if it's called Paprifruit or Paprifruit. I'm not really sure how they pronounce that, but let's just look at that. As typical to these Puff Tart beer labels, just look very, very, friendly, sweet, enticing, whatever you want to say. It says it's a sour ale with apricot, peach, passion fruit, and marshmallow flavoring. 5.1% alcohol by volume, as these typically, these heavily fruited ales are typically on the lower side of the ABV. And again, 5.1, let's see here. So you get, you get apricot, you get peaches, you get some passion fruit, all the fun stuff there on the label. Now this thing has been sitting upside down. I've had this about a month. Price point on this is $5.50 a can is what I picked it up for. And it has been sitting upside down in the refrigerator since I've gotten it, really. So I kind of do that to let some of the goodness kind of flow to the top, because a lot of these, when you crack them open, you start pouring them, you get all that good, the goodiness, the sweet goodness in the bottom of the can, and hopefully we can avoid some of that by storing it upside down. So I'm going to crack this open. What am I expecting? Well, I'm expecting a really thick looking beer, smoothie style, thick, syrupy beer. That's what I'm hoping for. Color-wise, no idea. I see yellow, orange on here, an off-red color for the three types of fruits that's in here. So I have no idea what the color is going to give us, but we're going to find out together. All right, so I'm going to hold it right here. Let's get a pour on this. I will stop. I thought it'd be a little heavier than that. It's okay. I'm going to stop, give it the old swirl. Oh yeah, there, it thickened up there. Yeah, thickened up nicely. Oh yeah, yeah, now that's getting thick looking. That's what I mean, you gotta kind of swirl these things up a little bit. All right, so what do we got? So there's not much head up on top of this. Typical, this style doesn't really produce a ton. So we got a nice, just a film across the top. An off-white tannish to, well, it's pretty much gone now. All right, and it just looks like a fruit cocktail of some type, right? Just a bunch of fruits blended together right there. Good carbonation on it. Recently rinsed glass, so I do got decent carbonation there on the side of the glass. Yeah, sweet. I don't really pick passion fruit, apricot. What's that other one they said in here? Peach. It's kind of a just kind of like a squeezed a bunch of fresh juice from multiple types of really juicy fruits in here. You do get that like a lactose sweetness. I'm going to say it marshmallow, because I know it says marshmallow on there, so I'm probably getting a lot of that like creamy. You ever like the marshmallow spread? You can put it on a sandwich, put some peanut butter on there, and make yourself a little concoction there. The marshmallow spread is what I really what I really pick up. Or maybe if you're making s'mores or you're cooking marshmallows over the fire, and you get them just mushy and smash them onto your graham cracker, and you get just that sweet marshmallowy aroma. That's what I get here in the nose. So it smells absolutely delicious. Let's get a drink on this. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, whenever I say a mouthfeel on this style of beer, these heavily fruited, it's a lower ABV, but the body is really like heavy, like a thick juice that you're drinking, like a well blended smoothie or something like that without the chunks in it. Got a nice sweetness to it. I definitely get that that marshmallow. You can definitely taste the marshmallow in here. I get a lot of the passion fruit and the peach are the two flavors that I really can hit on as far as the taste here. Well, this is really nice. It doesn't have the thick body that some of them have, and perhaps as I dump the rest of this in the glass, I will, but I won't do that until I film my TikTok review for this. So check me out on TikTok if you haven't yet. Yeah, this is damn good. You get the fruit, and as I'm looking down at the angle right here, right on top of the glass out there, I did see, yeah. Now that, yeah, there are a few little floaties in there, little floaty goodness in there, fruit goodness in there. You don't get the pulp on the side of the glass thick like you do with some of these. There is some there. I do see some spots on the side of the glass, like a pulpiness, but it's not super thick like some of these. It's kind of showing up there. I don't know how well you see it or not. It's good. It's not my favorite from Puff Tart, or my favorite like smoothie style in general, but it's super good, and I'm gonna just give it a fantastic score of 4.45 out of 5. I like the fruits that are in here. I like how they come together. I like the mouthfeel. I like the marshmallow. Now, what could have really put it over the top, and perhaps it still will with what's left in the can here, is just a little bit more of that thicker, almost syrupy type of body or mouthfeel would have really knocked this thing over a 4.5. But 4.45, you can't bitch about that. That is super solid, highly recommended. I think I've had 4 different Puff Tarts from the Brewing Projekt, and every one of them have been home runs. This is no exception to that either. So like, subscribe, comment, check me out on social media. This is dropping as review number 900 on the channel. You guys that have been supporting, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.